If you have jumper's knee, it means you're going to have pain here on your patellar tendon. Hey guys, going to do some questions and answers today. Let me go to our first question. It says, my name is Michael, I'm 5'4", 150, very athletic, having some knee pains recently. I did some research on it and I'm pretty sure I have jumper's knee. I was wondering if there's any low effort but effective core exercises I can do while I keep myself restricted from the extreme conditions of constant sprinting during basketball. So, if you have jumper's knee, it means you're going to have pain here on your patellar tendon. It's very common with all athletes, especially basketball players, because what happens is micro tears get into your tendon, and your tendon has very little blood flow, much less blood flow than a muscle, so over time it can become like an injury, a minor injury at first where it aches, you have pains, that keeps you maybe from performing at your peak. But if unchecked and if you don't rehabilitate it and prehabilitate it, it can become a debilitating injury. Many basketball players deal with that. And so what Mr. Michael is wondering is what can he do to stay in shape and avoid the rigors of his basketball training. Well, first of all, the first thing you need to be doing is taking care of it. There's a lot of things you can take care of. I'm going to go over just a few of them. We have a product that's called Bulletproof Athlete, and we go over what's called an eccentric protocol. Because eccentric workouts, meaning workouts where you put tension on the muscle while lengthening the muscle. For example, this is concentric and this is eccentric while it's lowering. That is going to put more tension on your tendon and force blood flow into your tendon. And research shows that over time, eccentric exercises help the tendon to reform. So you need to be doing a form of lightweight eccentric workouts for your tendons and progressively increasing the weight so you can improve that. You also need to be stretching your quads. Basically, you need to be stretching all of your leg, but in particular your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes, because that's going to relieve some of the extra tension that's on your patellar tendon. You should be doing icing, and you can be wearing knee sleeves, something to put compression on the knee. All of these things are going to help, as well as if you do any kind of training, I would learn how to strike forefoot, because when you strike with your forefoot, you're putting a lot of the pressure that would go through your knee onto your foot and your Achilles tendon. So when you strike with the forefoot here, you're taking a lot of the pressure and you're amortizing it through your foot and through your patellar tendon. So learning how to strike properly when you sprint and when you jump is going to take a lot of pressure off your patellar tendon, which is very important. Okay, and furthermore, you should be doing things to minimize the impact. So if you're doing any jumping, try and jump onto something, which is going to mean you don't have to land because the landing can cause a lot of damage in your tendons. He particularly asked about core exercises. I don't know if he meant core as in main exercises, because most core exercises that you might be prescribed for your core muscles are not going to put that type of strain on your knees. Obviously, squats and deadlifts, those things activate your core, but those aren't what I would consider like core-only exercises. So let me know if this answers your question. If you're interested in the knee pain product, which is called Bulletproof Your Game, you can get a link below. And if you're new to this, you're wondering, hey, where do I start? How can I start transforming myself, becoming a more explosive, a more powerful athlete, a more effective athlete? I would start with our best vertical jump exercises, where we're going to go start taking you through the things that work, through the things that train your muscles to be stronger and more explosive and train you to be a better athlete. So you can get that link below as well. Thank you very much, guys.